Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. You've got Anthony Edwards. He's out there with Shepard. Bailey out there with Bamba.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
Hits the jumper in space. He's got 15.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Bounce pass from Williams. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Wallace. From outside the arc. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Shepard. Out to the wing. Bamba setting the pick for Bailey. Pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Yao Ming, 4th.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Outside Williams. Back to Wallace. Williams kicks to Wallace. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Shepard. There's the pick. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Craps in the tray. He's got 18.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Shot to stop the run. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Bailey. Now Shepard. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Yes, that goes in.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Shoots the three, and the Heat, another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Golden State moving the ball around and finished off by Yao.
And it doesn't take much elevation for Yao to throw it down. We'll be seeing him finish at the rim a lot over his career.
Here's Bailey. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Wallace. Cranes it from beyond the arc. He's got 19.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Has checked in for the Warriors. And Miami with a change here, too. Ford's checked in. Outside Edwards. Ford dishes to Edwards. He's guarded by Williams. Wide open look. Good on the shot. And the Heat lead by 13.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. And the Warriors with some changes. Benga comes in for Yao. And Toppin subbed in for Robert Williams. Jokic has checked in for Miami. Jaden Ivey comes in for Edwards. .137 left to play in the third. And they call an illegal screen here. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Second, the Warriors.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Pass to Ivy. And here is Ford. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 29.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Outside, Odom. Here's Benga, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pierce is checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Heat. And that one misses. The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Odom. Hasn't made one yet. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Four on the clock. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so it's the Miami Heat in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Toppin. Pierce out there with Whitehead. Then there's Yao. And it's Odom in at the three, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. It's Pierce on the wing. Edwards defending. Pass to Toppin. Fires the three. That shot missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Shepard. Picked his pocket. Here's Whitehead. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the button.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And here are the Heat now. The Warriors making the shot. Jordy with the screen on Odom. To the inside. And stolen by Yao. Odom down low. He's guarded by Williams. Here's the pass to Toppin. The kick out to Pierce. Toppin sends a screen for Pierce. No good on the triple. The Heat leading by 14. Shepard with the ball. For three, Edwards gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Whitehead. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards against Pierce. Over in the corner, Shepard. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the Heat good for two.
One thing Shepard brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
On the court score, it's Eastern Bonanza. Let's go!
Some changes here for the Warriors. Williams, he's checked in for Toppin. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Lamar Odom. And then for Miami, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Doherty. Jalen Smith comes in for Brandon Bass. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Williams. Shepard, the pass to Jack. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Smith with a screen on Huerter. Jack passes to Bamba. Now Meng pulls it in. Gauss got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Pierce. And good that time.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Miami leading by 17. Shepard, the pass to Jack. Right wing. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Edwards, the bounce pass. It's good from Shepard on the assist from Edwards.
Pick! Go over it!
Good ball, baby.
Step out on that! Screen coming!
Ball now, baby.
I got your help! Yo, who got ball? Watch the pick!
Oh, yeah.
Once.
Keep bringing that, baby. That felt good.
Oh, say does that star...
Feels like just yesterday we were watching the NBA Finals doors. Now a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up.
And now Dallas is starting group. They've got Luka Doncic. Also Rajon Rondo out there. And it's Rice in at the 4.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Rondo passes to Patterson. Murasan pulls it in. Pass to Yakuchonis. Bounce over Rondo. The shot by Iacochonis, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Here's Cleveland. This game against Dallas here. It's their first meeting of the season.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
It's a fairly even matchup, and both sides want to take that leap into the league's upper echelon. So let's see what signs we see of progress tonight.
Trent outside. Pass to Iacochonis. There's the screen. The three. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Patterson passes to Doncic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The guy with extraordinary vision, Luka Doncic with the 5.
Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the night. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Doncic outside. And it falls all over the rim and in.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Patterson. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Doncic right side. Got a hand on it. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. He gets it in there. He's got 5.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
Uncovered. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo. He's got 3 assists now in this one. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Jackson outside. Pass to Iacochonis. No one near him. And another basket for Cleveland. And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 3-point game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." BA?
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Checked in for the Cavaliers. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The Mavericks, number 1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Rice. Fires the 3. Iacochonis grabs the board. To the inside. Here's Trent. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, my goodness, Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Doncic outside. Murasan pulls it in.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
They set the pick for three. Hardaway nails it from three.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Outside Brunson. Here's Rice. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Cleveland another three.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Outside Brunson. Fires the three. Murasan pulls it in. Murasan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Trent finds Hardaway. 4-3. It's another three for Cleveland.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Doncic right side. Back to Brunson. Here's Rice. Gets the three to fall. Rice has got 6.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now Doncic. He has 6. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. This one for 3. He's off on that one. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Jackson out there with Malawach. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Petrovic in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Jackson. Bryant outside.
Get there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Thursday, and then on Tuesday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Pass to Red. Here's the Senge. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Cleveland has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Hardaway. Launches a 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Petrovic gets it to go.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Red. No points yet. They set the screen. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Hardaway. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Rondo. To the middle. And stolen by Jackson. Bryant, left side. And Petrovic gets it to go. Petrovic has got 5 now. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I mean, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Mavericks making a switch here. And here's Rondo. Defended by Jackson. Doncic outside. Outside. Rondo. Over to the wing. Fires it from 18. Mirasan pulls it in. Mirasan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Yakachonis. Pulls up on the wing. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Left side, Rondo. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Doncic passes to Lopez. He got a piece of it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jackson gets the bucket.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Mavericks trail by 21. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Sensible is checked in for Jackson. Here's Rondo. He's scoreless. Pass to Brand. Shot to stop the run. The Cavaliers pull it in. Yakachonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. They get it back. Mirasan, that's good. Mirasan's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you, Brian.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Yakachonis. A minute 31 left in the second. Drills it from deep. 16 points for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Patterson. Now Rondo. Doncic outside. Back to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. They get back on track. Mirasan pulls it in.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And Cleveland another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rondo's shot is off.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Lets the three fly. No good there. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in total control, up by 29 going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half.
This is a finely tuned offense. They're pushing the action while staying disciplined.
Yeah, their scores are in the right places, taking smart shots to the other side.
And guys, now let's see what game. Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Dallas with possession. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got Rajon Rondo. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Patterson in at the small forward. Deflects the pass. Murasan, that's good.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
It's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Three-pointer Yakachonis. Mavericks with a rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Right wing. Three-pointer. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Doncic. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Rice. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Murasan. Trent for 3. No luck on that one. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Doncic on the wing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 7.
Yeah, Luka, just a preternatural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Cavaliers with a rebound. Murasan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's stolen. Outside, Rondo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Dallas shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on that one.
At the line for the Mavericks. Cruz, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Yakachonis. He has 7. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Cleveland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Takes the 3. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Doncic outside. Over Trent. And it's Doncic missing. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Trent. Here's Mirasan. Checked by Rondo. Mirasan, the pass to Trent. Here's Mirasan. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Mirasan's got 4 points this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside, Rondo. Left block shot on the way. Mirasan pulls it in. Mirasan's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Jackson outside. Down low. That's tipped. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. And Dallas also making a switch. Brunson's checked in. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Pass to Rice for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
2 minutes.
Oh, ripped away. Here's Petrovic. Brunson defending. Here's Patterson. Outside Brunson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Red. Now here's Doncic. Here's Brand. And there's the screen. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Bryant outside. Pass to Petrovic. Bryant outside. Now Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Hardaway's got 9 points.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Red. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavs have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's Hardaway. That shot, no good. Good D by Brunson. Doncic passes to Brunson. Over to the wing. Doncic outside. From downtown. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Malowacz, and it's Petrovic in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Out to the right wing. Here's Brand. Off the mark there with a 3. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Petrovic passes to Hardaway. Here's Petrovic. Bryant finds Hardaway. Bryant outside. 4-3. Here's Malowacz. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Pass to Sorber. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe 1 for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Red to end the run.
Keep popping that. Hey, watch DJ. Watch him. With the foul. Corner, Phil. Here we go. Yep. Close again.
And one.
Rondo, let right shoot the 3. Yep. Close. Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look, Good look.
Tim, whoa!
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season. There's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day 1 of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Dunleavy is out there with Castle. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Durant. Rose against Castle. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Durant. Here's Castle. He's covered by Rose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dunleavy. Oh, that's blocked. Rose finds Reddick. The kick out to Rose. Here's Kirilenko. And it's off from 3-point range. And now just over a minute played here in the first. That's to Dunleavy. Back to Castle. Releases. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Reddick passes to Nowitzki. No good on the three. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Portland moving the ball around. He had a nice open look right there.
Hey, if Rose can hit that shot, those driving lanes just get wider.
Here's Castle. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. A shot by Karolinko, no good. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Dunleavy dishes to Thompson. Covered by Reddick. And the layup is good. He has 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Rose scanning the floor. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Milwaukee in the lead. Castle with it. Thompson outside. This one for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for Portland. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
In steals, and they were in the top half of the league in terms of free throw shooting. It could have been better, but I just felt last year they had a few guys who were off.
And as for the offensive rebounding, we're just talking about GA. They committed a lot of bodies to the paint, and it was a strategy that worked out great for them. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Reddick. Outside Rose. Pass to Karolinko. And here's Reddick. Now here's Rose. Castle covering. Rose gets the bucket.
You know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Now Castle. Here's the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That free throw, no good. Gallinari, he's checked in for Nowitzki. And he's good on the second. And here's Rose. He's got 5. To Reddick. Back to Rose. A 3. And the 3 ball is good. Rose has got 8.
Boy, I tell you got to get out on Rose from there. He's lethal from behind the arc.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Gallinari wide open, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all we can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. different look now for Portland. Drew Gooden has checked in for Kirilenko. Bain comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Calderon in for Derrick Rose. Boris Diaz checked in for the Bucks. Smith comes in for Asar Thompson. .153 left in the first quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Castle. Back to Smith. From the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Now Gooden. Calderon in the corner. Gallinari outside. Here's Gooden. Gallinari, a screen on Castle. Let's go. Duran pulls it in.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Castle. Duran with the screen on Calderon. Back to Smith. Now Diao. Gooden defending. And Portland making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Chalmers. 5 to shoot. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Calderon taking his time here. It's Nowitzki on the wing. The kick out to Bain. That's good, and it's Nowitzki with the assist.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock too.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Carter out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Gooden in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Cephalosha kicks to Zhang. They get it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. The rebound by Gooden.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Carter finds Nowitzki. Gallinari outside. Nowitzki looking around. Takes a 3. Whoa! Vintage three-pointer from Dirk. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Different look for Milwaukee. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Jen. Dunleavy comes in for Cephalosha. And Castle is subbed in for Chalmers. Calderon against Castle. Smith outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And he drives in. Here's Castle. Got a piece of it, and the shot goes in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Nowitzki outside. Offline with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Duren sets the screen for Smith. Castle against Calderon. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Nowitzki. There's the screen. Portland again missing.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Smith outside. Duran with the screen on Payne. Castle, no one around him. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's see what you got. Keep it going.
So for the Trailblazers, Andre Kirilenko is checked in for Gallinari. Reddick comes in for Bain, and it's Rose in for Jose Calderon. The Bucks also with the sub. Thompson's checked in. And Nowitzki, wide open, he fires. No good from outside.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Duran with the screen on Rose. Here's Castle. Pass to Duran. Back to Castle. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Reddick passes to Rose. Back to Reddick. Outside Rose to end the cold streak. Hits it from three-point range. Rose has got 11 points.
It was once a weakness, his outside shot, but for Rose now, he's lethal from outside. He's worked really hard to become so.
Here's Castle. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Back to Rose. From past the arc. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Thompson. Here's Dunleavy. Three-pointer. And that one is off. 1:39 left to play in the first half. Kirilenko with the screen for Nowitzki. Back to Rose. No one near him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. checked in for Portland. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Diaz checked in. Trailblazers trail by 3. Outside Rose. Beyond the arc. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
There's the lob to Duran. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Outside Rose. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. Redick bounce pass. Ring shot on the way. Rose can't hit.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Castle with it. He has 6. Duran with the screen on Rose. Here's Castle. Misses the 3. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Portland Trailblazers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly.
He's been money from distance, taking every opportunity he gets to drop a 3 on them. Got to do a better job of chasing them off that line.
The thing is, out beyond the arc, he's been deadly from every spot. And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
These 2 guys have been very competitive with one another. Fans are getting their money's worth right now.
That said, I feel like the guy who can incorporate his teammates in the second half, he's got the best chance to walk away with the W.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Thompson. Stephon Castle is out there with Dunleavy. Then there's Jalen Duran. Here's Castle. It's good on the putback.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And the wide open shot from Redick. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Good on the three-point shot.
And this is what he does. Stretch the floor with deep range. You have to close out hard on Dunleavy.
Pass to Redick. Left side Rose. Over Castle. Rose can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They set the screen. Castle. And a miss there on the triple. Portland trailing here. Now Rose. He's got 16. Nowitzki for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Dunleavy. There's a screen. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Thompson the bounce pass. Six on the shot clock. Here's Castle. And again, the Bucks miss. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They lead by 1. Nowitzki for 3. During pulls it in. During's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down low. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Rose passes to Redick. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Castle. 6 points for him. Back to Thompson. Castle on the wing. Over Rose. Redick with the rebound.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Nowitzki right side. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Castle against Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 27.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Thompson against Kirilenko. Nowitzki outside. Rose passes to Nowitzki. Redick is in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
It took him no time at all on that one. Dunleavy's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Castle with it. 6 points for him. He makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Outside Kirilenko. Again, it's Portland with the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Drew Gooden has checked in for Nowitzki. Alinari comes in for Andrei Kirilenko. Mike Miller's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Bain in for Rose. Boris Diaz checked in for the Bucks. Chalmers comes in for Thompson. The Bucks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Now Castle. 6 points for him. And Duran slams it in. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Portland moving the ball around. Defended by Duran. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Diaz sets the pick for Castle. From 13, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Master Gooden. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And even 3-on-3 break. Chalmers against Bain. Here's Castle. He's got 8. Back to Chalmers. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. It's Calderon with the ball for the Trailblazers. They've got Calderon. Nowitzki is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Gooden in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Outside, Bane. Back to Nowitzki. Pass to Calderon. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Gallinari outside.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Calderon passes to Nowitzki. Dirk through the defender.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Takes it off the glass. He's got 31.
Boy, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
There's a good screen. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee leading by 6. Pass to Diaw. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Nice D from Nowitzki. From downtown, rebound by Smith. The Bucks shooting a superb 63% from the field. There's the 3. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. To the wing on the left. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. It's good from long range. Chalmers has got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee. Outside, Bane. Pass to Nowitzki. A 3-ball. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And no doubt about it. In order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Gallinari outside. Now here's Nowitzki. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Diaw. Thompson comes in for Cephalosha. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Smith. And Castle is subbed in for Chalmers. To the inside. Nowitzki with the steal. Redick surveying the D. Rose against Castle. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Thursday, they continue the road trip heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Orlando Magic.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Here's Castle. They double him with Nowitzki. Over to the wing. Pass to Castle. They set the pick. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Outside, Redick. Nowitzki fires, buries the deep ball.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now, Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Bucks leading by 10. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Whoops, they pick off the pass.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Dirk Nowitzki, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. And so Nowitzki has both of them.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
2 minutes.
For 3, he drills the 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Nowitzki! And he does not hit. Milwaukee leading by 9. Defended by Nowitzki. They double him with Nowitzki. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one is good!
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody is coordinated and intent. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter.
You know, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Now Castle. Thompson outside. Duran with the screen on Kirilenko. Thompson, and down goes the three.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
The hustle points. Huge bucket. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us as we present our player of the game.
Oh, say does that...
A very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
A look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Williams. And it's Weber in at the force line. DiVincenzo with a steal. To the paint. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. And Philadelphia has possession. It's a three-point game. Here's Miller. Another three for Philadelphia.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Smith outside from behind the arc. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Miller. He drops it from range. Miller's got 9.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Washington with a rebound. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Good on the shot.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Williams with it. Miller outside. And the 76ers another three.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Smith. There's the triple. sends it home from three-point land. He has 6.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Miller outside, jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. In the 3rd spot, the Wizards.
They had the bodies and the energy needed to be a strong defensive team, and they made it hard for opponents to do damage.
Here's SGA. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Smith outside. And it's all from three-point range.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Williams. Out to DiVincenzo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Wizards trail by 7. To the inside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Obviously, SGA's scoring attracts the most attention, but you can't ignore his passing ability.
Miller outside, fires the 3. Rebound, Washington.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Back to SGA. Pass to Smith. To the right side. It's intercepted. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Smith. Fires the 3. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. In for the Sixers. Johnson comes in for DiVincenzo. Williams looking around. Pass to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Miller's got 18 points in the game.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Outside, SGA. Here's Francis. Back to SGA. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. Miller, right side. Beyond the arc. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." PA, back to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Francis. Yet to see a basket. 54 seconds left in the first. Hits a three-pointer.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Miller. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Francis. 20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's the pick. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Washington with a triple.
Well, that's a great response by SGA.
Now Johnson. Three-pointer. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Philadelphia. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. They've got Williams, also Johnson out there, and it's Lively in at the 5, down low. Philadelphia moving it around. Johnson passes to Lively. Now Johnson. Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
First one falls. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
Up top, Smith. 9 points in the game. The Sixers lead by 6. Here's Weber. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Chris Webber at the line for 2.
he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Francis. Here's Smith. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And again, Washington, no good.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Weber. Now here's Williams. Picked it out of midair. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Francis. Pass to West. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Count that bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Francis. Pass to Smith. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Smith no good. Philadelphia leading by 10. Weber passes to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Philadelphia. Okongwu's checked in for Lively, and Williams is subbed in for Williams.
On the court.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Smith. He's got 9. And again, Washington, no good. DiVincenzo, pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Boy, can't get it to go. And here are the 76ers. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Boy, can't get it to go.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Washington. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Brandon Miller.
And his shooting from deep range has been really tremendous, finding quality looks and draining them. And his ability to spread the defense just by being at the arc has got their whole offense clicking.
Here's West, still without a bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Williams defending to win the drought. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has shown tremendous growth in this area. His ability to break down a defense on ball screen.
Miller left side. The three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
SGA passes to Hibbert. Alexander pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he's going for the oop here. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Philadelphia. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And despite lacking a consistent three-point stroke over his career, Tim, Najee Marshall has been a pretty consistent rotation piece.
Yeah, B.A., and he's done that despite the fact he was undrafted back in 2020. Defense really was his initial calling card. Offensively, he's looking to add to his game.
Making a name for himself now. Back to Miller. The Sixers with another miss. The Wizards trail by 19. Granger passes to SGA. Let's go with a three. The kick out to Williams. Here's a Kongwu. The rebound by the Wizards. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, believe me.
Yeah, it shows you the importance of finding high percentage looks, something that they may focus on in this one. This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Right here.
Pass to Roy. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Roy. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Roy. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Miller. Up in time. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Philadelphia. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Washington Wizards.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses, Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Washington, they lost the first game, but that's in the rear view. Time to man up.
Well, nobody has all the answers early on. Just fix the mistakes you can and keep getting better, please.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Smith out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's West in at the 4. That's the group for Washington right now. Miller outside. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Miller's got 33 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Smith outside. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Sixers lead by 20. Pass to Miller. The 3 connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Williams. Miller can't get it to go.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to SGA. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Washington again can't hit.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Back to Williams. And here's Miller. Puts up a 3. No good on the shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. Smith outside. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Smith's got 15 points.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall. Really lighting it up.
Miller outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. The fourth spot held by the Wizards.
Yeah, last season, this team had very few weak links at the free throw line, and that consistency added up to a sizable advantage.
Out to the right wing. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Smith. Here's the three. Weber pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Miller outside from the arc. And again for three.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Here's Smith. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Back to Miller. The three is up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Williams against SGA. For three, Smith. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got 7 assists in the game. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Miller outside, takes a three. No good that time. The Wizards have gone cold here in this third quarter, just 3 of 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said, winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you.
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff. 6 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. Rebound by Philadelphia. Weber's got 5 rebounds in the game. Miller right side. Lots of room. Jump shot is good. Miller's got 43 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind. Close this game out.
To the middle. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Lively, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Johnson comes in for DiVincenzo. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter. Lively finds Williams. Johnson on the wing. Offensive rebound. And it's Washington with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Williams. Weber passes to Williams. Now here's Lively. Pass to Weber. SGA comes with a double team. Nice D from Anderson. And for Washington, they're shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Granger. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got 9 assists now tonight. Philadelphia leading by 22. Johnson with it. No points so far. .11 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Lively with a screen on Smith. Johnson for 3. He can't get it to go.
Help out on Roy. Help out on Roy. Pick. That's all you. No. Keep shooting that, man. Yo, watch him. Good boy. Rebound. Box out, box out. I see him.
Hey, yo! Get on that board! Crash that board!
Take that!
Hey, yo, Daddy! Oh, yeah, shooter, man. Out! Blue.
Screen coming!
Shooter,
man!
Go.
Bust that!
Put it back!
Ooh, that felt good! I got your help!
Pick comment!
That's you all day!
Hey, who got ball? The ball!
Roy!
Don't leave Smith open on the wing!
Let's meet the starting five.
And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Rajon Rondo is out there with Doncic. And it's Rice in at the power forward. Now here's Edwards. Young outside. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Rondo. Pass to Patterson. Back to Rondo. Cruz. He's guarded by Love. Here's Cruz. And he gets it to go. The Nuggets on offense. 4-point game. Young pass to Love. Sinks the triple.
Well, Love always has his head up and scanning the floor for open passes.
Young against Rondo. Here's Cruz. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Jacks up a three. And again, Calgary with the triple.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Edwards. Young outside. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
Crisp mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Love outside. Oh, good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Patterson kicks to Rondo. Back to Patterson. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. And they get it. The rebound by Young.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And that one's good. Love.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Making a change here. Lewis is checked in. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
Well, as a coach, it's a relief knowing free throws are almost automatic for your guys.
Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Patterson. Cruz, defended by Kaman. Cruz. And just miss after miss right now. For Calgary, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And again, Calgary with the triple.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Kevin, back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Patterson. Back to Rondo. Patterson passes to Cruz. And it's sent back by Kaman.
Love seeing this type of energy on defense from Kaman. Excellent swat there.
Lewis dishes to Young. And again, Calgary with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
They grab their own miss.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Calgary?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
First one falls for him. And he's checked in for the Mavericks. Red comes in for Luka Doncic. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Dallas moving it around. Brand, good.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Calgary leading by 10. Young pass to Lewis. Here is Love. And it falls over the rim and in. Love's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one drops for him.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
The Nuggets have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Pass to Coward. Back to Young. Fires from deep. And Elton Brand pulls it down.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Now, here is Red. Now 8 seconds separating the two bucks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Young looking it over. Launches a 3, drills it from outside. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Calgary out in front. They lead by 11. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Michael Redd. Brook Lopez is out there with Elton Brand. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Rice in at the 3 spot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Brunson. And here is Redd. Lopez right side. Back to Brunson. Brand outside. Redd dishes to Lopez. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Coward. And here's Felton from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And now, the first timeout called here for Calgary.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Yeah, and since both teams are in similar positions in the conference, winning the series this year would make a nice statement.
Edwards, he's checked in for Calgary. Aaron Holiday comes in for Raymond Felton. Here is Edwards, still without a basket. Over to the left wing. Hendricks passes to Holiday. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Rice passes to Rondo. Here's Cruz. The layup off target. Calgary leading by 5 to the inside. Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got his first basket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Holiday against Rondo. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Pass to Brand. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. 18 points for him.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Hendricks. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Nuggets.
And you see the lack of scoring in the paint. It's one thing when you're dealing with great shot blocking inside, but even then you need to collapse the defense just to create open looks on the perimeter.
Dallas moving the ball around. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Doncic. Young from outside. No good there. Mavericks trail by 12. Patterson dishes to Rondo. Pass to Rice. Here's Patterson. Here's Rice. They set the pick. Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Young pass to Lewis. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Rice. The three. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Lewis outside. Now here's Love. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Love's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And it's Rondo with the ball for Dallas. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Patterson. Cruz. He's guarded by Love. Here's Cruz. Misses the baby hook. Calgary has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. They get it back. Now here's Love. Defense right on him. Rondo with the steal. Pass to Doncic. Rondo kicks to Patterson. Here's Cruz. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Mavericks. On the free throw, no good. The Nuggets leading by 7. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Young. Here's the 3. That shot off the mark.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Patterson dishes to Rondo. The kick out to Lopez. Doncic passes to Lopez. And here's Rondo. Lopez outside. Back to Rondo. Pass to Patterson. To the paint. Here's Lopez. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Lopez has got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Nuggets lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. It'll be the 76ers against the Wizards in Washington. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
That sounds like a blowout.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Nuggets.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
They've got Young, Kevin Love out there with Chris Kaman. Then there's Edwards. And for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic out there with Rondo. And it's Rice in at the 4.
And he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range missiles.
Love with the screen on Patterson. Back to Young. The tray. Here's Kaman. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Calgary able to keep possession. Here's Young.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Shot clock at 6. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Look at the locations on the floor where he's been shooting the ball.
This has been the kind of showing from him that everyone wanted to see. He's not going out of his way to force much, but when the shot is there for him, he hasn't hesitated 1 second to pull the trigger. Just a great night from the floor for him.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now at the break of the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Mavericks, number 1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Mavericks trail by 7. Rondo looking over the floor. Ice. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rice has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Dallas. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 21 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Offensive rebound. Count the basket and the foul. That one is on Kaman.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Dallas shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Calgary. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Kaman. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And using that 7-foot frame, Kaman finds himself at the line a lot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Free throw drops for Kaman. Both free throws good from Kaman.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Doncic against Edwards. Here's Rice. 11 points in the game. Rondo kicks to Doncic. Here's Cruz. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start
off with the buckets. His strong
shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.